Hello, my name is Dawn King, and I welcome you to the daily devotion from Dixon United Methodist Church. We are living through an unusual time in these present weeks under the influence of COVID-19. The chaos and complexity of the events which are unfolding can be bewildering. We're staying at home and staying safe, but we realize that we are faring so much better than many others who are being terribly affected by illness, loss of loved ones, loss of employment and livelihood, and loss of peace and direction in their lives. Essential workers, medical workers, and first responders have put their lives on the line every day as they continue to do their jobs. The injustices of society have come strongly into view as it has become clear that the most vulnerable have suffered the most loss of life, the most loss of employment. With the loss of work has come the loss of health care for many also. In areas of war or where people are refugees or impoverished, the danger is unimaginable. This continues to be a time of grief and anxiety about what the future will bring. In times like this, a deep assurance of God's everlasting faithfulness and care for the world and all its creatures is a sustaining help to me. We don't read the prophet Habakkuk very much, but Habakkuk's words from a time of great despair seem quite relevant to the days of death and uncertainty we are now experiencing. The prophet calls out to God in distress over the chaos and destruction causing him anguish as his land is being conquered by the Babylonians. God answers that all the forces of hurt and destruction will not endure. And then the book ends with a visionary psalm that sings of God's coming establishment of justice and the defeat of chaos. In three lovely verses at the end, the prophet expresses confidence in God's deep care that guides all things and sustains us even in the face of terrible times. No matter what, God is here, sustaining and guiding the world toward what is right. The verses I'm referring to are from Habakkuk chapter 3, verses 17 through 19, and I will read from the Revised Standard Version. Though the fig tree does not blossom, and no fruit is on the vines, though the produce of the olive fails, and the fields yield no food, though the flock is cut off from the fold, and there is no herd in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will exult in the God of my salvation. God the Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer and makes me tread upon the heights. No matter what, deep down within the mystery, there is God, and in that we may have peace and hope. In your prayer time today, perhaps you might search your mind for an image or several images that can symbolize for you the foundational presence and love of God, the wellspring of hope that gives strength and assurance of safety no matter what. When I searched for such an image in my heart, the first one that came was a picture of the mighty presence of Half Dome as it presides over Yosemite Valley. No matter what, God's power and presence is that sure and that strong. And then another image came, an image of a newborn baby, with arms stretched out and legs kicking eagerly, and with eyes wide open toward the future fulfillment of all that God desires. God's hope is pulling us and energizing us, no matter what. Glory to God, and peace be to you all.